Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, you are very welcome in our lecture number 4 of exponents and powers. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy this lecture. So, let's start without wasting the time. Yes, so today we are going to discuss about comparison of quantities using exponents. Using what? Using exponents. Okay, so here is, in order to compare two large or small quantities, we convert them to their standard exponential form and divide them. Okay, so let's suppose, for example, here is, for example, to compare the diameter the diameter of the earth and that of the sun okay, so here is, we know that diameter of earth is what? Diameter of the earth, okay, is equals to 1.2742 into 10 raised to power 7 meter. So this is what? This is the diameter of earth. Okay, yes. Okay, now here is, now diameter of sun is what? Diameter of the sun is, it is 1.4 into 10 raised to power 9 meter. Yes, now according to this statement, here it is saying that in order to compare to large or small quantities, and these quantities are what? These quantities are very large. So first of all, we have to convert it into the standard form. So these are what? These are in standard form. We know very well. We know that very well. Okay. Yes. Now after that, after converting it into the standard form, we have to divide this. Okay, for comparison. Okay. So here now we can write it as, here the diameter of the sun, which is 1.4 into 10 raised to power 9 meter, it is bigger than diameter of earth. Okay, so here 1.4 into 10 raised to power 9, and it is divided by 1.2742 into 10 raised to power 7 Now you can observe this. Here is 10 raised to power 9, 10 raised to power 7. It means base is same, power is different. So we can write it as 1.4 upon 1.2742 into 10 raised to power 9 minus 7. 10 raised to power 9 minus 7. So this will become like, here 1.4 upon 1.2742. 1.2742 into 10 raised to power 2. What is? Yes, into 10 raised to power 2. Yes. Now if we remove this decimal, here we get 10 raised to power 4 in numerator. Okay, and if we remove this point, here we get 10 in denominator. So this one 10 is cancelled. Okay, so here we get 14 upon 12742 into 10 raised to power 5. Okay, 10 raised to power 5. Here is 10 raised to power 4 and here is 10. So this will become like 10 raised to power 5. So now this will become 14,000,000 divided by 12,742. Okay. Now if we divide this, we get 109.87. We get what? 109.87. So we can say that, so the diameter of the sun is, okay, so the diameter of the sun is 109.87 times 87 times, okay, that of the earth. okay, that of the earth. So diameter of the sun is 109.87 times that of the earth. Okay, I hope my dear friend you understand these things. So now this is the what? This is the comparison. That's the method to compare this. Okay, got it? Now let's solve the problem. So here is, now first question, here you can see that. So this is, by what number should 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 1 be multiplied so that the product may be equal to minus 4 upon 7 raised to power minus 1. Okay, so it is saying that what number should be multiplied in this number so that the product may be minus 4 upon 7 raised to power minus 1. Okay, so first of all, again let us consider a number is x. Okay, so here you can see that, so 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 1 into x according to this problem, and it is equals to minus 4 upon 7 raised to power minus 1. Okay, yes, so here if you observe this, so first of all we have to make the powers positive. So how we can do that? So let's do the reciprocate. So if we reciprocate this, we get 2 raised to power 1 into x, and this is equals to minus 7 upon 4 raised to power 1. Okay, so x will become like, x is equals to minus 7 upon 4 into, okay, if we shift this here, this will become like 1 upon 2. This will goes in the denominator. Got it? Yeah, so now the result is minus 7 upon 4 into 2 is what? 8. Okay, so x is what? X is minus 7 upon 8. Minus 7 upon 8. This is what? This is the answer of this problem. Yes, now the next problem, here you can see that by what number should minus 15 raised to power minus 1 be divided so that the quotient may be equal to minus 5 raised to power minus 1. Okay, understand? So again let us consider a number x. Okay, we are considering the number x. Got it? So my dear friends, so here it is saying that minus 15 raised to power minus 1, we have to divide a number which is, we are supposing this is x, and the result will be minus 5 raised to power minus 1. Yeah, so if you solve this, here we get, if you observe this, first of all we have to convert the negative power in positive. So how we can do this? Again we can use the exponent law. What is this? So this is a raised to power minus m is equals to 1 upon a raised to power m. So we are using this, so this will become like 1 upon 15, this is minus, okay, divided by x, and this is equals to minus 1 upon 5. Okay, understand? Yes. Now here is, we have to change this sign. Okay, so minus 1 upon 15, if we apply multiplicative sign, so this will reciprocate this, so here this will become like 1 upon x. Okay, and this is equals to minus 1 upon 5. Minus 1 upon 5. Understand my dear friend? Now here is, this will become like, after cross multiply, here we get minus 5 is equals to minus 15 into x. Minus 15 into x. So x will become minus, here is minus 5 upon minus 15. So this minus is cancelled. Okay, got it? So we can divide 15 by 5 in 3 times. Okay, so the result is what? So the result is x is equals to 1 upon 3. What is? Yes, 1 upon 3. So this is the answer of this problem. I hope my dear friend you understand these things. Yes, now let's move on. Yeah, so the next question, here you can see that write each of the following in exponential form. Okay, we have to write it into the exponential form. Okay, how we can write it? Let's do that. So here is, you can see that. Now here we know that a raised to power minus m is what? 1 upon a raised to power m. So we can write it as here. Here you can observe this. The power of all these terms is what? This is negative. So first of all, we have to make the positive power. So this will become like 2 upon 3 raised to power 1 into 2 upon 3 raised to power 1 into 2 upon 3 raised to power 1 into 2 upon 3 raised to power 1. Okay, understand my dear friend? I hope you understand this thing. Now here is, you can see that. Yes, so now here if you observe this, base, what is base is same. Okay, so we can write 2 upon 3 and the power will be add. So this is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So this will be 2 upon 3 raised to power 4. 2 upon 3 raised to power 4. Okay, understand my dear friend? Yes, now let's move on. Yes, now next problem. Here you can see that again here we have 2 upon 5 raised to power minus 2 into 2 upon 5 raised to power minus 2 into 2 upon 5 raised to power minus 2. Again we can write 5 upon 2 raised to power 2 into 5 upon 2 raised to power 2 into 5 upon 2 raised to power 2, and this will become like 5 upon 2 raised to power 2 plus 2 plus 2, and this will be 5 upon 2 raised to power 6. So this is what? This is the answer. I hope you get this point, my dear friends. Yes, now next question is, if x is equals to 3 upon 2 whole square into 2 upon 3 raised to power minus 4. Now find the value of x raised to power minus 2. What is? Yes, x raised to power minus 2. So first of all here is, we have to simplify this. So this will become like x is equals to 3 upon 2 raised to power 2 into. Got it? So now here is, the power is what? Negative. So we can write it as 3 upon 2 raised to power 4. The power will become positive. Okay, understand? Yes, so now here is, base is same, then power will be add. So this will become like 3 upon 2 raised to power 2 plus 4, and this is equals to 3 upon 2 raised to power 6. What is? 6. Okay, got it, my dear friends? Now here x we have 3 upon 2 raised to power 6, and here we have to find x raised to power minus 2. So this will become also, we can put the whole power minus 2. Okay, now here is power of power. So this will be multiplied. So we get 3 upon 2 raised to power 6 into minus 2. What is 6 into minus 2? So this will become like 3 upon 2 raised to power. This will become like minus 12. What is? Yes, minus 12. Okay, and if you want to become the positive, then this will become like 2 upon 3 raised to power 12. So x raised to power minus 2 is what? This is 2 upon 3 raised to power 12. Okay, understand? So this is the answer of this problem. Okay, I hope you understand these things, my dear friends. Yes, now let's move on. Yeah, so the next question, here you can see that here we have, again we have the value of x, which is this, and we have to find the value of x raised to power minus 1. Okay, so x here we have 4 upon 5 raised to power minus 2, and it is divided by, what is, 1 upon 4 raised to power 2. 1 upon 4 raised to power 2. Okay, so 4 upon 5, okay, 4 upon 5 raised to power minus 2. Okay, and if we multiply this, this will become reciprocate. So this will become 4 upon 1 raised to power 2. Okay, I hope you understand these things. So now here is, we have a power which is in negative. So again we can write 5 upon 4 raised to power 2 into 4 raised to power 2. Okay, so we can write 5 raised to power 2 upon 4 raised to power 2 into 4 raised to power 2. Okay, so these are the what? These are the same, so we can cancel it. We can cancel it. So this will become 5 raised to power 2. What is 5 raised to power 2? So we can write it as 125. So now my dear friends, here we have x is equals to 125, but we have to find x raised to power minus 1. So if we apply x raised to power minus 1, then we have to apply in this part also. Okay, so here we get x raised to power minus 1 is what? We have 1 upon 125. We have what? 1 upon 125. So this is what? This is the answer. I hope you understand these things, my dear friends. Yes, now the next problem, here you can see that now here we have find the value of x for which 5 raised to power 2x divided by 5 raised to power minus 3 is equals to 5 raised to power 5. Okay, yes, now so this will become like, here is 5 raised to power 2x into, we can multiply then this will become reciprocate, so this is 1 upon 5 raised to power minus 3, and this is equals to 5 raised to power 5. Okay, now here is base is same and these two exponents are in division, so we can write 5 raised to power 2x minus of minus 3. What is minus of minus 3? And this is equals to 5 raised to power 5. Okay, so we can write it as 5 raised to power 2x minus minus plus 3 is equals to 5 raised to power 5. Okay, now we can compare the powers because the base is what? The base is same, so we can write compare powers. Compare power of same base. Same base. So we have 2x plus 3 is equals to 5. So this will become 2x is equals to 5 minus 3. So this is 2. So now 2x is equals to 2 and x will become 2 upon 2, which is 1. So the value of x is 1. This is what? This is the answer. This is the answer of this problem. Okay. Yes, now next question is find the value of x. So here we have 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4 into 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 8, and it is equals to 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4x. Okay, you can observe this base is same, so power will be added because the operation is multiplicative. So 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4 plus of minus 8, and this is equals to 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4x. What is minus 4x? So this will become like 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4 plus minus minus 8, and this is equals to 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4x. What is minus 4x? So this will become 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4 minus 8 is what? Minus 12. What is minus 12? And this is equals to 1 upon 4 raised to power minus 4x. What is minus 4x? Now compare the power of the same base. So here we can write compare the power of same base. Okay, here we can write minus 12 is equals to minus 4x. What is minus 4x? So x will become like minus 12 upon minus 4. This minus is cancelled, and we can divide 12 by 4 in 3 times. So here we get x is equals to 3. We get what? X is equals to 3. So I hope you understand these things, my dear friends. Yes, now let's move on. Yes, now here again we have minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 19. Here we can change the sign, so this will become like minus 2 upon 1 raised to power 8. Okay, and this is equals to, here is minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 2x plus 1. So here we have to find the value of x. So you can see that in the RHS part the base is what? Minus 1 upon 2. So we have to convert all the base in minus 1 upon 2. So in the LHS part, this is minus 1 upon 2, this is correct. So we have to convert this part. So here is, we can write minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 19 into, we can write it as minus 1 upon 2 raised to power, this, the power will become negative. So this is minus 8. This is minus 8, and this is equals to minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 2x plus 1. Now here is base is same, so power will become add. So power will be add. So minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 19 plus of minus 8. And this is equals to minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 2x plus 1. What is minus 2x plus 1? Okay. So from this we can write it as minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 19 plus minus minus. So minus 8. So minus 19 minus 8. Okay, and this is equals to minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 2x plus 1. I hope you understand these things. So now here is minus 1 upon 2 raised to power, this will become like minus 27. What is? Yes, minus 27, and this is equals to minus 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 2x plus 1. Now let's compare the power. So we can write here as, so we can write compare the power of same base. Okay, so here we have, if we compare this, we got minus 27 is equals to minus 2x plus 1. Okay, so this will become like minus 27 is equals to minus 2x plus 1. So we can write minus 2x is equals to minus 27 minus 1. So this will be minus 28. So x is what? Minus 28 divided by minus 2. So this minus and this minus is cancelled. So we can divide it by 2. Here we get 14. We get what? 14. So x is what? X is equals to 14. So this is what? This is the answer of this problem. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. Yes, now let's move on. So here is, now again we have 3 upon 2 raised to power minus 3 into 3 upon 2 raised to power 5, which is equals to 3 upon 2 raised to power 2x plus 1. And here again we have to find the value of x. So this will become 3 upon 2 raised to power minus 3 plus 5. Powers will be 8, base is same. And this is equals to 3 upon 2 raised to power 2x plus 1. Got it? Now we can write here as 3 upon 2 raised to power minus 3 plus 5 is what? 2. And this is equals to 3 upon 2 raised to power 2x plus 1. So now if you compare the base, then the power will become like 2 is equals to 2x plus 1. And this will become like 2 minus 1 is equals to 2x, and we can write 2x is equals to 1. So x will become 1 upon 2. You get? Yeah, this is what? This is the answer of this problem. Okay, understand, my dear friends? Yes. Now the next is, again here we have 2 upon 5 raised to power minus 3 into 2 upon 5 raised to power 15 is equals to 2 upon 5 raised to power 2 plus 3x. Okay, so now again 2 upon 5 we can write raised to power minus 3 plus 15. What is minus 3 plus 15? And this is equals to 2 upon 5 raised to power 2 plus 3x. Okay, so this will become 2 upon 5 raised to power minus 3 plus 15 is what? 12. What is 12? And this will be 2 upon 5 raised to power 2 plus 3x. Now we know that when the base are same, we can directly equate the power. So we can write 12 is equals to 2 plus 3x. So from this we can write 3x will be 12 minus 2. So this is equals to 10. What is? This will be 10. Now x will be what? As x will become 10 upon 3. What is 10 upon 3? So this is the answer of this problem. This is the answer of this problem. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. Yes, now the next is, now here we have 5 upon 4 raised to power minus x. And if we change the sign, this will be reciprocate, so this will become like 4 upon 5 raised to power minus 4. Okay, and this is equals to 5 upon 4 raised to power 5. Okay, so now here we have, you can see that here 5 upon 4 raised to power minus x, here 5 upon 4 raised to power minus x. And if you observe this, here in this part, the base is what, 5 upon 4. Okay, so we have to convert all the base in the form of 5 upon 4. So here is, this is 5 upon 4, this is correct. Now into, we have to convert this 5 upon 4, so this will become, the power will become positive, and this is equals to 5 upon 4 raised to power 5. Here is, you can see that base is same, so power will be add. So 5 upon 4 raised to power minus x plus 4, minus x plus 4, and this is equals to 5 upon 4 raised to power 5. I hope you get this point. So when the base are same, we can directly equate the coefficient. When the base are same, we can directly equate the or we can directly equate the powers. Okay, so this will become like minus x plus 4 is equals to 5. So we can write minus x is equals to 5 minus 4. So minus x is equals to 1, and we can write x is equals to minus 1. Okay, this is what, this is the answer. I hope you get this point, my dear friend. Yes, now next is, now here 8 upon 3 raised to power 2x plus 1 into 8 upon 3 raised to power 5. Got it? And is equals to 8 upon 3 raised to power x plus 2. So this will become 8 upon 3 raised to power 2x plus 1. Okay, power will be add. Okay, base is same, power will be add. So this is plus 5. And this is equals to 8 upon 3 raised to power x plus 2. So we can write 8 upon 3 raised to power 2x plus 6. What is 2x plus 6? And this is equals to 8 upon 3 raised to power x plus 2. Okay, now here we have base is what? Base is same. We have what? Base is same. Okay, so we can write when the bases are same. Okay, so when the bases are what? When the bases are same, then we can directly equate the power. We can directly equate the power. So we can write it as, here is 2x plus 6 is equals to x plus 2. What is x plus 2? So we can write it as 2x minus x is equals to 2 minus 6. So this will become x is equals to minus 4. We get x is equals to what? Minus 4. Okay, I hope you get this point, my dear friend. Yes, now let's move on. Yes, so the next question is, by what number should 5 upon 3 raised to power minus 2 be multiplied so that the product may be 7 upon 3 raised to power minus 1? Okay, now let us consider a number which is x, which is what? Yes, which is x. So 5 upon 3 raised to power minus 2 into, okay, we have to multiply a number with this. So here we get the result 7 upon 3 raised to power minus 1. Okay, got it? Yeah, so here we can write it as, now this will become like 3 upon 5 raised to power 2 into x, and this will be 3 upon 7 raised to power 1. Okay, yes, so this will become like 9 upon 25x. Okay, and this is equals to 3 upon 7, and if we do the cross multiply, here we get 9x into 7. This is equals to 3 into 25. Okay, so we can find the value of x. So we can write like this: 3 into 25 and divided by 9 into 7. Okay, so we can divide 9 by 3 in 3 times. So here 25 upon 21. 3 into 7 is what? 21. So we have x is equals to 25 upon 21. What is? Yes, 21. This is what? This is the answer of this problem. I hope you understand these things, my dear friends. Yes, now the next question is, what is the solution of 3 raised to power 3x minus 5 is equals to 1 upon 9 raised to power x? Okay, understand, my dear friends. So here we have 3 raised to power 3x minus 5 is equals to 1 upon 9 raised to power x. We can write 9 raised to power x as, this is 3 raised to power 3x minus 1 is equals to 1 upon 3 raised to power 2 and whole raised to power x. Okay, got it? So this will become like 3 raised to power 3x minus 5 is equals to 1 upon 3 raised to power. This will become multiply. So we can write 2 into x, 2x. Okay, understand? And here we can write this term as 3 raised to power 3x minus 5 is equals to 3 raised to power minus 2x, because here we know that a raised to power minus m is equals to 1 upon a raised to power m. So we can write the reverse also. Okay, now we can compare this. Here if we compare this, 3x minus 5 is equals to minus 2x. We are comparing because the base is what? Base is same. So this will become like 3x plus 2x is equals to 5. Is equals to 5, and 3x plus 2x, this is 5x, and this is equals to 5. So x will be what? 5 upon 5, which is equal to 1. So x will be 1. What is x? So the value of x is 1, my dear friends. I hope you understand these things. Yes, now next problem is, now here we have to evaluate 16 upon 81 raised to power 3 upon 4. So we can write it as, we have 16 upon 81 raised to power 3 upon 4. We can write 16 as 4 raised to power 2. We can write 16 as 4 raised to power 2. And we can write 81 as 9 raised to power 2. What is 9 raised to power 2? And the whole raised to power is 3 upon 4. So we can multiply like this: 4 raised to power 2 into 3 upon 4 divided by 9 raised to power 2 into 3 upon 4. Okay, now so this will become 4 raised to power, here is, we can cancel this 2 times, so we have 3 upon 2. Okay, and here we have 9 raised to power 2 into 3 is what? 6 upon 4. Now again we can write 4 as 2 raised to power 2, and this is 3 upon 2. Okay, divided by, okay, we can write it as, we can write 9 as 3 raised to power 2, and whole raised to power is what? 6 upon 4. What is 6 upon 4? So again, my dear friends, here we can write it as, here you can see that 2 raised to power 2 into 3 upon 2 upon 3 raised to power 2 into 6 upon 4. We can cancel this in 2 times, and we can divide 6 by 2 in 3 times. Okay, so here we have 3 raised to power 3, and here we can cancel 2 by 2. Okay, so here we get 2 raised to power 3 upon 3 raised to power 3. Okay, after solving this, here we get 8 upon 27. This is what? This is the answer of this problem. Okay, so my dear friends, I hope you get this point. Yes, now the next problem, here you can see that, now what is the value of 512? It means 512 raised to power minus 2 upon 9. Okay, now here is 512 is equals to, if you multiply 2 into 9 times, if you multiply 2 as a 9 times, we get 512. So we can write 512 as 2 raised to power 9, and it has power is minus 2 upon 9. Okay, so this will be multiplied, so we get 2 raised to power 9 into minus 2 upon 9, and this 9 and this 9 will be cancelled. So here we get 2 raised to power minus 2, and we can write 1 upon 2 raised to power 2. So this will be 1 upon 4. So this is what? This is the answer. So I hope you understand these things. Yes, now the next problem, here you can see that. Now here we have x raised to power y is equals to y raised to power x. Y raised to power x. Okay. And we have to find the value of x upon y raised to power x upon y. Okay. Understand? Now here we can write it as, we can put the values. Okay. Yes. So if we change in this equation, here we have x raised to power y is equals to y raised to power x. If we multiply both the sides, if we write 1 upon y, and we have to change this in also, this is 1 upon y. Okay. So here what we are doing? We are doing both the side 1 upon y raised to power 1 upon y. Okay, understand? So from this we can get the value of x, simple x. So this will become like x is equals to y into 1 upon y is equals to y raised to power x into 1 upon y. Okay, so this y and this y will be cancelled. So here we get x is equals to, okay, x is equals to y raised to power x upon y. Now let's suppose this is equation number 1. Now here we can write this. We have x raised to power x upon y divided by y raised to power x upon y. Okay, so from equation 1 we can write y raised to power x upon y as x. Okay, so this will become like x raised to power x upon y upon, we can write this is as x. Okay, this is from 1. This is from 1. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. Okay, yes. So we have x raised to power x upon y upon x. So base is same, so power will be subtract because this expression is what in division. So here we have x raised to power 1, so we can write x raised to power x upon y minus 1. So this is what? This is the answer of this problem. So I hope you understand these things. Yes, now next problem, here you can see that now we have to evaluate 5 raised to power 0.25 into 125 raised to power 0.25 divided by 256 raised to power 0.10 into 256 raised to power 0.15. Okay. Yes, so here is, we can write it as 5 raised to power 0.25 into, we can write 5 raised to power 3. 125 we can write it as 5 raised to power 3, and it has whole power 0.25. Understand? Okay, and it is divided by, we can write 256 as 2 raised to power 8. What is 2 raised to power 8? Okay, and it has whole power 0.10. Multiply again, we can write 2 raised to power 8 whole power 0.15. I hope you get this point, my dear friends. So this will become like 5 raised to power 0.25 into, so we can write 5 raised to power 0.75. Okay, if we multiply 3 into 0.25, this will become 0.75. Now divided by, now 2 into, okay, 8 into 0.10 is what? This is 0.8 into, and this will become 2 raised to power 8 into 0.15 is what? This is, if we multiply this, here we get 1.2. We get what? 1.2. Now base is same, then power will be add, so this will become 5 raised to power 0.25 plus 0.75. This is very easy. Okay, So it is divided by 2 raised to power 0.8 plus 1.2. Okay, so the result is 0.25 plus 0.75. This is what? 5 raised to power 1, and it is divided by 2 raised to power 2, and this will become 5 upon 4. This is what? This is the answer. So this question is look like very dangerous, but the solution is very easy. Okay, so don't afraid, just looking the question. Okay, so let's start to solve the problem, so your fear will be less. Okay, I hope you understand these things. So you have to be practiced more and more. Okay, my dear friends, so in mathematics, okay, maths just by practice. Okay, so now my dear friend, this is enough for today, and we will meet in the next lecture with the next amazing topic. So thank you very much for listening me, and take care and goodbye.